For this project, I am using a 5mm hook and yarn from the brand Impeccable. It is weighted 4. And the first thing I did was make a slip knot, of course, and then I chained a chain that is long enough to wrap around from one side of my rib cage to the other. And once I was done with my chain, I went back on that chain using a single crochet. A single crochet is putting your hook through the stitch, wrapping your yarn around the hook, bringing it back through the stitch, wrapping your yarn around the hook again, and pulling it back through the last 2 loops. However, if you are a beginner, I have a crocheting for beginners video that I will link down below. Once I got to the end, I just chained 1, flipped it over, and started single crocheting my way back, but not all the way, just to the middle. So figure out which is the middle stitch, and once you've figured out which is the middle stitch, you're going to create a double crochet in that middle stitch. And after you've created that double crochet in that middle stitch, you are going to just continue on doing a single crochet all the way to the end, and then when you get to the end, you're actually not going to chain 1 anymore. You're just going to complete the row, then flip it over. Then you're going to continue single crocheting back towards the middle, but you're going to stop at the stitch right before the middle stitch. So you can barely see, but that bigger stitch right there is the double crochet. So in the stitch right before that, I am going to create another double crochet. And after I'm done with this double crochet, then I'm going to create a double crochet on top of the original double crochet. And after I'm done with that stitch, I'm also going to create a double crochet on the stitch right after the original double crochet. So it's going to look something like this. And after that, you're just going to continue on with a single crochet all the way to the end. Do not chain 1, flip it over, come back to the stitch right before the double crochet, then you create a double crochet. Also on top of the other double crochets, create double crochets. And after you've done that, you're going to create a double crochet in the single crochet that is right after the double crochets you just made. So I hope you're able to see the pattern right now. I know I'm having a hard time explaining it to you, but I hope that in a couple rows you'll understand. So from here, you're going to continue single crocheting to the end. Remember not to chain 1 at the end, and then you're going to crochet your way back, stop at the single crochet right before your double crochets, crochet a double crochet inside that stitch, and also on top of all the other double crochets, and a double crochet in the single crochet right next to all the other double crochets. That way you keep increasing the number of double crochets you have in each row and decreasing the number of single crochets you have in each row. And the reason that you do not chain 1 at the end is because you want this to happen, which is basically forming the halter top. It's creating your top to be more triangular, and that's what you want in a halter top. You do not want it square, you want it triangular, so it can meet you at your neck. So you're just going to continue with that pattern, increasing the number of double crochets while you decrease the number of single crochets until you run out of single crochets and you're just left with double crochets. So your last couple rows are just going to be double crochets, and that's totally fine. It still looks really cute. And after you're done with all of your double crochets, you're basically done with the top. All you need to do now is create the straps. And since you're already at the end of one side, all you have to do is chain a chain of about, I usually do 50, but it's your preference on how many chains you need to do. And then you grab some scissors, cut off the end, bring the excess through the last loop of the chain, and then you're going to give it a tug, and that's how you end a strap. Then to create all the other straps, you're going to grab your yarn through the stitch that you want your strap to be, grab the excess and the yarn attached to the yarn ball, bring it through the first loop, maybe even through the second loop, and then create your strap through there by just chaining. Then you're going to end it the same way I just showed you. So you're going to create one on the next strap. You're going to create 2 back straps right here on the ends of both sides. Usually it's about 100 chains for the back. And after you're done creating the straps, you are done. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm a bit ill, so if this video wasn't the greatest, I'm sorry. I am planning on doing a remake soon, and once I do, I will link that down below. But please watch some more of my crochet videos on my channel if you're interested in crochet. I am much more lively in those videos. Also, give this video a thumbs up for the love of crochet, and click that red subscribe button if you haven't already, so I can see you next time. Bye!